Yeah. What it do though? Still over here doing the adjustments and all that. Pull up. Yeah, that sounds good right there. Waiting for everybody to pull up. We on the road to 700 subs, B. If you haven't subbed, make sure you sub. We gonna get to it. Yo. All right. So I heard a demon was born today. Benoit Christopher on this day in wrestling history. We're gonna talk about it. Today was also the day when that pay per view Judgment Day debuted. Who was at the the U.S. Airways Center in Phoenix, Arizona. Who they had there? The main event saw Rey Mysterio defeat Bradshaw to retain the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Also, you have Booker T defeating Bobby Lashley to win the King of the Ring tournament. And the WWE Tag Team Championship changed hands when Paul London and Brian Kendrick defeated Eminem, Johnny Nitro, and Joey Mercury. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Bobby Lashley was in the finals. I ain't gonna lie, they made the right choice in having this dude Booker win. As you can see, it worked out for both of them. Oh, you damn right. Fuck Chris Benoit. You know that. And I think today is woman's birthday also. Am I wrong or am I right? I think today is woman's birthday, which makes it, if that's the case, that is so wow. And I'm a conspiracy theorist. Yes, I am. I don't believe in coincidences. Let's see. Yeah. According to TJR Wrestling, let me see. Let me just be sure. Yeah. Today's her birthday. Today's the 21st. Yep. What does that mean? I don't know that. IYH? What's that? Oh, in your house? Um, that's a good question. You good? You good? Dynasty was good. RB was good. Black Sauce said They pushed the ever loving shit out of Bobby Lashley back then. To bad WWE was ran by too bad WWE was ran by Vince, and he would have managed to extremely fuck that up. They made the right choice when it comes to giving it to Booker. I just forgot that Booker had beat this dude Bobby Lashley in the finals. But yeah, hit that thumbs up, B. We're not gonna play with it, right? I'm gonna cook real quick. I normally do this around not around this time, but when it comes to the anniversary of the fuckery, that's what I call it. When it comes to this dude Benoit Christopher. First and foremost, you already know. I hope he's getting gang raped by demons. He's a piece of shit. I'm gonna go there with it. I don't care. People always want to sit there and say, "Oh, it wasn't him. He was framed." Why would he ever do something like that? All because he's a good wrestler, a great wrestler. We're not gonna do that. Today, a demon was born. B. It's sad. Booker is kissing Chris Benoit and no Vinny ass. No Vinny. That's the new shit. Instead of no Diddy, no Vinny. It just is what it is. My dude, you did the most heinous crime ever known to man. Well, one of the most heinous crimes, but you know what I'm talking about. And in wrestling terms, you most likely would have been a triple crown champion at the time because remember right before he did what he did, he was a number one contender for the ECW championship, and he was going to go against. I think he was going against Punk. Yeah, this is when Punk was the ECW champion. Chris Benoit never won the ECW championship. You know, this dude Benoit would have beat CM Punk that night and won that shit, but unfortunately, he wasn't able to make it. But check that for me. Like, is today woman's birthday? Nancy, is today Nancy's birthday? Like, I'm trying to make sure I'm accurate because it's saying that according to TG, they both had the same birthday. So woman was May 17th. RB said Vince won the ECW title in the. Oh man, that's when we got Do Rag Vince. What's up, my nigga? Yeah, ballet, pretty much. Shouts go out to Ballet the Enforcer. Correction: CM Punk and Benoit were wrestling for the vacant ECW title. Yeah, yeah. I said CM Punk was the champion. My bad about that, but I knew the belt was on the line. I knew that much. Oh god, that fucking title run was just. Uh, I don't know. It's like I get the whole larger than life type style or whatever. You gotta have these superhuman looking giants be a dominant champion. I ain't gonna lie. Thinking of it, I'm really not gonna lie. I'll go there with it. I probably would appreciate that shit nowadays more than at that time. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Sexy Red. You see that ballet? Is that really true? Let me see. Let's look this up real quick. Is Sexy Red really pulling up to NXT? Let's see real quick. Then she says she was gonna catch somebody with an RKO. Let me see. Okay, I think I found it right now. Sexy Red is coming to WWE NXT on Monday night. The hip hop. Anyways, the hip hop artist shared a post on X to hype her appearance on next week's episode of the weekly NXT on USA Network program from the Capitol Wrestling Center in Orlando, Florida. She says, I can't wait to go to NXT next week. I might RKO somebody. Really now. Who's the was she gonna is she gonna catch Roxy? What's that? That's her name, Roxy? What's her new name now? I forgot her new name. The champion. Is she gonna catch her with the RKO? I'm about to open up the floodgates right now, though. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about King of the Ring. We're gonna talk about the King General. All that shit now. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. We on our way to 700 subs, B. So if you didn't sub, make sure you sub. Make sure you read sub because YouTube be on a goofy shit, be taking away subs. Also, please make sure y'all comment on the community posts. You know what I mean? I'll post there daily, if not daily, bi-daily. You know, if not the following day, the day after that. Make sure you show your love, B. Don't be a twerp. Yeah, Roxy Perez. Yeah. But as soon as y'all sub, it'll direct y'all right to the community post, all that fly shit. I see you.
It was good, Sammy.
I'm good. I'm good. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good, man. If you had Sexy Red being in the WWE in your 2024 bingo card, one, you're lying, and two, you sold your soul.
I get it. You
What?
know, I why not? I'm not saying I'm a fan of hers, but I get it. It's business.
She has porn star written all over her.
Really? Not so these other chicks don't be having porn star written all over them. And I'm not saying all of them. I'm not saying that. But come on now, really? It's a business at the end of the day. You trying to
True.
say like, oh, you trying to
True.
say Sexy Red is too classy? Excuse me, WWE is too classy for Sexy Red.
No, 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 no. That's long since passed. But hey, they're trying. They're trying to associate themselves to our community. So I give them credit for that.
That ain't my community, but I get it. I do get it because
To
it's
the community. Sorry, to that.
yeah,
Community.
like when it comes to was viral when it comes to as they say, hip hop. I wouldn't consider Sexy Red hip hop, and I'm not gonna lie, there's no shade towards her. It's really not no shade towards her. She does what she does, but I don't think it's hip hop. That's her style, and people gotta really remember and understand that we all have different styles when it comes to music. Just because you rhyme don't automatically mean you're a rapper.
True. Yeah, definitely true. And
But
and
I'm interested. Like she's sitting there teasing that she might kiss somebody with RKO. I won't be surprised if she catches Roxy with an RKO or some goofy shit like that.
yeah, Roxanne Perez. And
Yo,
supposedly,
Sandman, do you have a fresh freestyle for No Vinny?
and supposedly, um, NXT is gonna start working with Rossi's new promotion, Marigold,
Okay.
as they're gonna tour Japan this summer.
So RB said he used to cheer for Benoit when he was alive, even after his death. I thought maybe he was set or what? This dude verbiage be killing me sometimes. Yo,
Let me
yeah,
let me
please, sir. Like you killing me over here, RB.
let me try here and I put some,
Like I appreciate you pulling up and talking your shit, but jeez.
I like to put some levity onto this shit. Remember when Chris Jericho called Chris Benoit Chris Benoit?
Right, right.
The shit was funny. From here on, I'm just gonna call him Chris Benoit because fuck it.
Yeah, Benoit Christopher. Okay, let me see. Okay, I think I can decipher it now. Let me see.
Okay.
I used to cheer for Benoit when he was alive, even after his death. I thought maybe he was set up or something. But after watching Dark Side of the Ring, it confirmed my thoughts that he killed his man. And that's the thing, right? I'm not gonna lie. Who the fuck wanna set up Chris Benoit? Let's come on, let's really be real. Everybody's saying some damn Kevin Sullivan.
Yeah,
Like, why? He'll
that
be
was
so goofy doing some shit like that. Why throw your whole damn eternity away on doing some shit like that? It don't make
well
no
back
sense.
well back then I was when Benoit died I was 19 and I turned on
Right down to see Eva Marie. Yeah, there you go.
I bought the pay per view. I think it was it December to December or it's like one of those pay per views.
Yeah.
Like I bought it and I constantly regret it to this day because that pay per view was just shit.
That had to have been December to Dismember. It had to be in that.
Yeah, pay per view was such a bitch. That's a different story for a different day. But I bought the pay per view and I thought that Benoit was gonna face Punk for the to be the first champion of the new
Dynasty said it was Vengeance.
yeah. Now I feel a bit better about that. But I bought Vengeance. And I thought like, okay, we're gonna see Benoit versus because I think NXT was on Tuesdays back then.
Yeah, it was.
And like I bought it because like I wanted to see that match in particular. I wanted to see Benoit versus Punk. Because like I didn't know who Punk was because I didn't watch ROH. Like ROH didn't come on in California. It's like I didn't know who
Yeah,
Punk
I ain't
was.
gonna lie. Like ROH didn't come on the Bronx either at first until they went on. Damn, what channel? I think it was Pop. It was either Pop or Destination America, one of those channels. Like it didn't play in New York either. Ring of
No,
Honor.
that goes in HD Net. That was when it first came on. Came on HD Net. And like I wanted to find out like who Punk who Punk was at that time. And when I saw John Morrison, I was like, "What the fuck just happened?" Like I didn't know. It was like I saw like
Yeah.
the 7 o'clock news that night. That's when I found out Benoit killed himself. I was like, who would do such a thing? Who would kill somebody's family then kill themselves?
And that's how I got introduced to the shit too. I just was like, maybe Benoit was hurt or something. Like I ain't think much of it because they didn't say nothing. That Sunday they
Yeah,
didn't say anything at all.
they
They
called it murder.
just
They said all 3 people got murdered. That's what they said.
no. I'm talking about when they was All right, the whole build up was Chris Benoit going against CM Punk for the vacant ECW championship, and that day Morrison just filled in. It was
Yeah,
nobody didn't know anything what was going on because the member because I don't know if you remember, like you say you didn't remember, you wasn't but basically on my time zone, they mentioned that the following day. They mentioned that shit on the Monday. That Sunday they didn't mention it. This dude Morrison just filled in like, okay, what's going on?
yeah. Like I had no idea.
Me neither.
Like I was so shocked after what happened the following Tuesday. I was like, "There's no way he can be that evil. There's no way." And, like I was in such denial back then that I thought that he got murdered. That's what I thought, and they made
And
it look
that's the
like
thing is like, who would go through all that? Who would sit there and just, you know, you got to think of this, right? After the official, whatever murdering, you will have to do all types of work to make it look like, what I'm saying, a homicidal suicide, whatever they call it.
yeah.
You know what I mean? You have to go through all that work, like strangle marks and all types of graphic stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Ain't nobody's gonna go there and just do all that for who? Chris Benoit? Ain't nobody gonna do all that shit. All because why? People want to deny it or want to question it just because he's a good wrestler. Come on.
But like it was up until Chavo Guerrero. I think it was during like a Larry King interview, and like Chavo said that he called him when he did the murders. So like, shit, it's real. He really did this. That is so fucked up. Like that's what made the turn for me. What up,
Yeah,
TKO?
people, what's going on, TKO? We talking about this shit now because today is this fuck nuts birthday.
Yeah,
Yes, Benoit's
man,
birthday.
really,
Yeah.
man. I remember first hearing when he passed away. I was like, it felt like that shit came out of nowhere. Because I admit, I used to cheer for Benoit. I was at WrestleMania 20 the night he won the world title. So
We all did, man. Like I remember when he made his debut with the Radicals. It was supposed the funniest part about that story was that it was supposed to be the franchise Shane Douglas. He was supposed to lead that group,
yeah,
but Vince never liked Shane,
makes sense.
so he denied his interest into the WWE. But
Ballet said, "What's up, y'all?"
Yoda Bella,
Man, what up, Ballet?
Ballet, you should see this dude TKO new video he got coming out. Yo, TKO, you
You know what's crazy? That's not even my song. I'm just featured on it.
but that's your swag though.
I get hit ups all the time from girls. I don't know why, but I don't even be asking for it. I mean, if girls want to show up in my video and dance in it, who am I to complain, right?
Well,
Pretty
hey,
much.
I'm looking for female R&B singers, so let them know.
Depends on what kind of singer you're looking for. Like, you want a
We-
high
We'll
pitched
we'll
one?
talk about it behind the scenes. We'll talk about it behind the scenes.
All right.
But yeah, other than that, B, Fuck Chris Benoit. I hope he's getting bukkake by demons and all that.
Now you
Like
know
he,
that spot. Now you know that spot is for Fabulous Moolah.
oh, what?
Nah, nah,
My God.
nah, nah, nah. Benoit's probably in there, probably getting done up by let's see here. Which evil fuck is out there?
Because I don't wish death on nobody, but it's like, come on, B. You just wigged out and murked your whole family, B, and yourself. Like, I'll you know what? I'll give him that. As dark as it may sound, I'll give him that. Because other motherfuckers, they will just, what I mean, finish off their family and just be like, okay, I'm not gonna do that to myself. No,
Is-
nigga, go all the way with it, motherfucker. You do that shit
He
too.
actually did it.
Right.
Right.
Nah, but Benoit's probably getting done up by Pat Patterson.
Yeah, Patty.
Yeah.
But anyways, I appreciate you guys for pulling up. You already know, B. La King General Gunther. This
Yes.
dude has been dominating this fucking tournament.
King Gunther makes sense.
Well,
Toe.
Lily. What up?
So pulling up though.
He the
We
big
have
man. He the big man, the medium sized man.
Pause.
Yeah, right now we got Nash and Hall just watching the Weather Channel laughing their ass off. Mother Nature is like, hey yo, fuck Iowa in particular right now.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
yeah, I'm safe. I'm safe. The whole tornado shit. Like, thank goodness I live in a different part of Kansas.
Yeah, that's good to know. And this year has been nuts.
You ain't never
And it's
lied.
not even June.
It's not even summer.
That's the
Exactly.
funny part.
Yeet.
Yeah, man. So I gotta get this off my chest right quick.
Talk
I
your
already
shit.
left some messages on the Facebook group, and I'm just gonna keep this just really brief. Like, yeah, man, Diddy's a piece of shit. Fuck him. We all know that. But nobody involved in this shit is a good person. As a matter of fact,
Yeah.
the only people who are good, unfortunately, are not with us anymore. They're gone. They're over on the other side. And I always feel like everyone talks about, there's so much focus on like Diddy being a groomer and a predator and being in the closet, and all those things are true. And the thing about it is, it's not even me that should be saying it. We
Thanks,
need a,
Ballet.
we need a woman. There needs to be like either an influencer or like a social media person or just someone important, that the black community respects, like say Angela Bassett or someone like that. Because J Lo and Cassie,
I made you
they
say her
both
name
knew
like that.
about
J Lo.
J
It's
Lo
J
and
Lo.
Cassie. They
J
whatever the fuck her
Lo.
name is. They
You
both knew
said
about
you
Kim.
said every single letter of J Lo. You were like J Lo. Like, oh shit.
They both knew about Kim and they didn't care. They knew that Diddy had a lady. They knew that, and like they didn't give a fuck because they were hoping it would benefit their career, and that's a lack of sisterhood. And as a guy, I shouldn't even be talking about that shit. There should be women talking about how dirty that is, and no one's doing that. To this
There's women.
day,
There's women out there that talk about like I said, like with Lovely T. Like, I ain't gonna lie, shots go out to her. She do be talking about Diddy heavy. Like, she been doing that shit for years.
right?
I, she do be
be
calling out
fair-
the silly shit when it comes to Diddy and when it comes to domestic violence. Like, seriously, y'all, just any type of help, just get out that shit. Be like me. I swear to God, I don't understand how dudes could be on that type of time.
To
I
be
don't like
fair,
that shit at all.
Okay. To be
It's
fair
because
to
he's a
both of them,
narcissist, dude. They don't see girls as people. They just see him as objects, pieces of meat.
the funniest part about his apology, but he said like, "I went to go get help." But like, when yesterday?
Funniest
You
part
want
about
to
it
go
is-
when he said that? I ain't had. He said that.
No. He said I went to therapy. I'm like, when yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant he went to go get help for Cassie.
No.
I don't mean to laugh. I don't mean to laugh.
Like he said, like I went to therapy. I'm like, when did you do that? Yesterday?
The funniest part
Yeah.
about his apology was everything. Like, good lord.
and he want to, talk to God, or he went to go look for answers to God and Yeshua. People kill me with that stuff. Like, y'all don't want to thank God until y'all go through turmoil. They
Yeah, you
don't
never
thank
know,
God
man.
when times are good.
Maybe he'll get God's mercy, but he ain't gonna get the black community's mercy.
He ain't gonna get the white. Like, that video spoke so much volumes. He's not getting nobody's sympathy. Everybody's
yeah.
like, look, even when it comes to the money grubbers, they're not trying to. He's too hot right now. He'd be hot forever, pause, because the internet is infinite.
Bro, man, dude did a whole sprint down the hall with a whole towel on, and just
He
like
straight up.
you know how much you know how little you have to care about consequences to do that shit.
you know, like that's the best towel act ever. To be fair, though.
Yo,
Fuck,
yo, you
yo,
stupid,
you are not
toe.
right.
I got one better. That was a good one, toe, but I got one better. Cassie had Diddy's phone.
Oh,
No. But like, here's the part about like that whole thing. Like P Diddy basically Randy Orton punted Cassie.
And that shit right there, I'm not gonna laugh at, because it's like, yo, my dude, you are such a sucker. But let's not get it fucked up. Diddy squared off with dudes too. He did. Like, even that dude Gene Deal said that, yo, don't get it fucked up. Like, Diddy would fight you, even though he's a piece of shit. He'll fight a dude too.
You have to be a special type of evil to do what he did to Cassie.
yeah. If he was a Street Fighter character, his level 3 super would be take that.
It'll be this dude. I don't know if y'all know. You probably might not know that dude from Street Fighter. He's that oily dude.
You talking about Zangief?
No, not Zangief. It's a dude from I think he was from Street Fighter EX, and he was like that oily wrestler. Like, you got to be a real hardcore Street Fighter fan to remember.
Oh, you talking about I think I know who you're talking about. Like he was in Final Fight, right?
No, not Hagar.
Oh, okay.
Like, basically, he's an oily. Forget about it.
Okay.
Just forget about it. Now, going back to the King and Queen of the Ring. Unfortunately, I'm going to be at work when it comes to the actual PLE, so no watch party for this Saturday.
So man, so me, TKO, and Toph are gonna fly to by ourselves.
Shit, make sure y'all pick me up some damn halal.
They go get some.
I ain't gonna lie. The car looks decent. The car really do look decent, B.
I never watched the Saudi shows, so you know.
Yeah, you good, but
Toph's not even going.
I guess you going by yourself, brother.
That's fucked up.
Man, the Saudi shows are really just international house shows. That's all they are.
Pretty much.
Yeah, of course. Domestic violence is very common, unfortunately. Yeah.
The last Saudi show I watched was the one where Goldberg killed the Fiend, and then the world went to hell like a week later, and I was like, "Yeah, I think I'm good."
That was our punishment.
That dude Gold Bum.
What's funny is that's legitimately what happened. I'm not exaggerating, because people may have forgotten. Like, Goldberg killed the Fiend. They had the SmackDown the following week where Roman Reigns just came out and casually said, "Goldberg, I'm next." That was the fucking build. And then the week after that, Trump was like, "Oh yeah, about that COVID thing, we got to shut down now." So the booking was so bad. COVID was like, "Hey Vince, I'm going to do you a solid."
God kindly told us to fuck off.
Man, look, God told us to sit our goofy asses down.
Yeah, that's probably like the.
We might. I ain't gonna lie. Think of it. We were supposed to do a second shutdown, but we didn't do it. I really hope the world know what they're doing. I really do.
That's going to be an interesting conversation because COVID just took up so much time. But I feel like as more years go by, people are going to go back and look at WrestleMania 36, and the biggest what if would be, what if COVID never happened? And when you got WrestleMania 36, that means you were going to get Roman Reigns versus Goldberg in front of like 40,000 people. You would have gotten AJ Styles.
The biggest boobers of all fucking time.
You would have gotten AJ Styles versus Taker in front of 40,000 people. No cinematic stuff. Would the match have been good? You know, we'll never know.
Then Sandman hearing, well, would have never happened either.
Oh yeah, Big Show coming out after Drew beat Brock.
that shit didn't make no sense whatsoever. Like I didn't get it.
Oh my goodness! Did Ric Flair turn on Sting 3 times?
I'm sure it was more than that.
Because I'm looking at Sting and Ric Flair as a tag team. Like, when was this back in?
Man, fuck them dudes. Let's talk about the young breed. Let's talk about Braun Breaker. What's your thoughts on Braun Breaker's official debut on Raw?
Wait,
3 debuts.
Can you say that again?
It's official Raw debut. How much times that motherfucker debuted on Raw? Bro, you clipping that? You clip that shit.
Bruh. Braun Breaker came out with the remix.
And I'm here for the intensity, but I know we're not gonna go down this road like he's just known for doing the spear. That's all I hope. Like, we're not doing that. Let's not do that.
I think
but he ripped homie in half though. Pause.
He murdered that poor jobber.
My big problem with him is just from like the little bit of stuff that I saw, because like he got his break on NXT like when I basically gave up on that product. So I'm not that familiar with him. From a little bit of stuff I saw on NXT, he looked good.
No, he's impressive. He's very impressive.
Just based off what I'm seeing on the main roster, they're trying way too hard to make him like Goldberg. Like this goes back to the shit that I've talked about before. Only in WWE. WWE is obsessed with making people the next so and so and so and so. And like I said before, it's a WWE issue because only WWE does that. You don't see that problem in any other company ever. So if he wants to have the intensity like Goldberg, fine. But don't make him like Goldberg 2.0. Like, that's the vibe I'm getting. You know,
4.0.
Right. That's the vibe I'm getting. It's like when Jack Swagger was doing the Hulk hockey thing in ECW. Then the minute he became world champion, they made him Chris Jericho. And it was like, what? And it flopped. So
he was wearing a suit.
No. What would work with Braun Breaker is just turn him into Scott Steiner. Just turn him into Scotty.
No, just let him be him.
No. Like his version of Scott Steiner. That's what I'm saying.
Well, so you want him to say every single black person was at the NAACP? That's what you want?
No, I said his version, not
that's Rick Steiner. Oh, you from the NAACP in the spare room?
No. Scott Steiner, not Rick. Scott.
Oh, it's my bad. You got.
Yeah, man. I guess that's why he's so angry. I'd be angry too if my dad was a piece of shit. You know.
Early.
No. Just let him just like go on the mic one day. Give me the fucking mic.
But he's there though. You know, he's there. Like, I would say this. I liked his debut. I liked it.
Remix.
Show some intensity. He showed some purpose. He's mad that he wasn't in the King of the Ring. He gives him some purpose. You know, he's looking dominant, knocking out Ricochet somewhat because sometimes Ricochet. That dude Ricochet. Oh my god. Go ahead, Toe.
Yes, sometimes less is more. Like, I think it's been a long time since some people may have watched like Goldberg in the beginning. Like at the very beginning, like when the streak first started, he'd just go out there, you know, it'd be like, you know, humorous, Prince Ikea, Alex Wright, like just low card guys. He go out there and he just killed in like 3 minutes, just leave.
What killed that vibe fucking instantly was William Regal.
Right, but he just go out
Ricochet,
there.
poor Ricochet. That dude Ricochet, he gotta get fed food from a straw after that spear.
I always remember like Goldberg walking up the ramp and Mean Gene trying to get a word out of him, and then Goldberg would
He wouldn't say anything.
Right. So with Goldberg, it came off like a silent badass, but with Braun Breaker, it's like I don't know, like they're trying too hard. Like he didn't have to do all that shit. Like literally, all he had to do was just fucking kill him in 2 minutes. That's it, But they had to go the extra mile by having him
Feel
literally
like a murderer,
right? So I don't know, man. I just feel like they're trying a little too hard to make him like Goldberg.
Like I saw pictures of
I agree, Ballet. Ballet was saying Ricochet should be wearing the speed belt. Yes, I agree.
The fuck.
What, so we can kill that too?
What was that?
Like I would go there. Like I guess they building a feud between Ricochet and Braun because what else is Ricochet gonna do? Either that or he's gonna beef with Dragunov.
Well, they keep
had this dude Braun Breaker just grab that speed belt, throw that shit in the garbage or something. Like really get him on some real disrespectful shit. Make him. I would say this. Merge him like a Stone Cold Goldberg type hybrid. I know he can't be like that, but an example of that. Go there, like make him disrespectful. Make him to the point where this dude Adam Pearce can't control him at all. Have cops coming through like, yo, you gotta chill the fuck out. And Braun's like, yo, fuck that. I'm not chilling out at all. Like, turn him the fuck up.
And then he's Scott Steiner if he does that.
Yeah, fuck it.
That's why I said.
Okay. Like, yeah, go there with it. Go there with it. Like, if y'all gotta go there
with
it,
you're going. So next
let
week
him go there with
Breaker. Next
like
week
he's an outlaw. He don't have no rules. He don't give a fuck, especially since he got left out the King of the Ring. Make him really have a chip on his shoulder.
Let's go Russo route then. So next week he comes out and then Samantha Irvin announces him, and then Braun Breaker interrupts Samantha and says, "You think I care that Ricochet's your man? 5 other chicks have fucked him. Who hasn't been with that bitch, right?"
Oh my god!
That's what.
Oh man, Netflix can't come soon enough.
Oh my, yo, that's why I fucked with you, Tove. I was thinking the same thing.
I would shut the fuck up for the rest of this year if he says that.
And then that's what I'm saying. Look at the fucking Raw roster. Like when it comes to not only the ring workers, the talkers, these motherfuckers ain't slick. WWE is not slick. Raw is going to Netflix very soon.
Drew will have a fucking field day.
Drew is going to fucking flambe shit. He better. Y'all have no excuse now. Y'all have no excuse at all now.
Drew and
I'm not saying this dude should, commit bloody murder, but y'all have no excuse now. Y'all can have a shitload of people on Raw cook massively.
Drew and Punk will have fucking field days.
Oh man.
Go ahead, TKO. Go ahead.
Nah, I was agreeing for real, man. I was agreeing with y'all. They better go off when they come Netflix, man. And that Scott Steiner promo was fucking hilarious.
Right, Ballet. Drew McIntyre. Let's go there with it. Look at the talkers. You know what I'm saying? You got Mac and Savage.
Y'all got amazing people that could cut promos on your main roster.
And they could work too. They could work. The matches, everything is there. Chad Gable.
Oh God, Gable.
Chad the unstable Gable.
I like Gable.
Fucking nuking shit right now. He is nuking Raw. Yo, he's almost up there with Drew McIntyre.
He just needs some perks to get to that next level.
If he takes perks, he'll be full on Kurt Angle calling Maxine a bitch every week.
We need Perk Gable. Yo, the greatest spot in wrestling. I call him Chad. Chad Unstable Gable.
That's why I call
Yo,
him
man,
Chad
to this
Unstable
day,
Gable.
to this day, the best wrestling spot I've ever seen. Shout outs to Mr. Francis, my Spanish teacher. I watched Kurt Angle versus Abyss on my laptop. And then that was the spot where Kurt Angle ran and did a fucking somersault off of Abyss. And
Oh,
then
Yo,
Mr.
that
Francis
was so clean.
and then Mr. Francis was like, I don't know who that guy is, but he's perked the fuck up.
It's how this dude landed. Didn't Kurt Angle land on his feet after doing
Yeah,
that shit?
picture perfect. This
Yeah,
dude was
he
not a high
did.
flyer. That dude never did a single plancha his entire career, and he did it perfectly. That's the power of Perk Angle.
Nah, I gotta pull this shit up. Chill, hold up, because
Perk
that
Angle-
shit was super duper clean.
Perk Angle just said "fuck it" in front of hundreds of thousands of people.
You know what?
Like
I'm
fucking
gonna look up all his moonsaults. Let's do that. Let's look up all of Perk Angle's moonsaults.
No. But what
the
he
craziest
did-
one was the one on Mr. Kennedy.
Yes.
Lockdown. That was the craziest
Yeah.
one.
Yes. I thought they were both dead
Right.
Let me see.
because like didn't Perk Angle's knees landed on Mr. Anderson's I think like his knee landed on his face, right? Like
Something like that. Because they were
Yeah.
both gone for a while after that match. I remember that.
Yeah, this dude is a nut.
now what he did to Shane McMahon alone should put him in the Hall of Fame.
Oh,
Can
yeah.
you hear
The
that?
ring match. Mm.
Y'all wasn't able to hear anything?
No.
Okay, don't worry about that. Go ahead, keep going.
What he did to Shane McMahon alone, what he did to a
You know who I am, Ballet. You know who I am.
we did to Abyss though should put him in the Hall of Fame. In both Hall of Fames. We did to Abyss.
Oh, wait, we gotta watch this. We gotta watch this. Oh my god, I'm gonna put it in the chat. Oh my god. I gotta type it in first.
Oh God, it's the first one.
This dude is a nut.
Look at this shit. I'm surprised he didn't die. Look at that.
All right, I'm gonna look for it right now.
So Sandman, your Knicks owe you 3 championships now? Oh, you a 3-peat?
Yeah, 3. Yeah,
Yeah, okay. Just wondering.
good season for them though. I give them that. It was a good season.
I like the reference from Carlito last night. Priest was like, "Why would you mention that?" That was funny.
Carlito's funny.
Okay, I just put it in the private chat. Play that, bro. It's like 50 seconds. You should not get a strike for this shit.
Got you.
It's official. Sexy Red is coming to NXT next week.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, me and this dude Black Saw was just talking about it before y'all guys pulled up, and I was here for it. And you know, Black Saw was like, what do you mean? Like what? I'm telling him, like, look, it's business. I'm not saying I'm a fan of Sexy Red, but I don't blame them for doing that. That shit is gonna make history.
Like, at least they're trying. At least they're trying. That's what I could give them credit for. At least they're trying.
All
like-
I remember is, yo, you stupid, Toph. I remember this shit.
Like fucking what's about to say? Like fucking what am I about to say? Oh yeah.
Black Saw was asking you. Excuse me. Ballet was asking you something. Black Saw.
Did Tama Tonga always talk in that?
Oh yeah, they got Tama talking
No.
like Cornholio.
Hold on.
I am
Hold on,
Cornholio.
Hold on, Toph. Like, she talking to Black Star. Don't be rude. Go ahead, Black Star.
Like no, he didn't always speak like that. In New Japan, he cut some fire promos. In New Japan, and I don't think they're going in that direction.
But I do agree. with Toph. I'm
Are you
Cornholio.
threatening me? Are you threatening me? Threatening my bunghole. bunghole.
He threatened my bunghole.
when Beavis started singing during that movie, so like,
Oh my god, that's genius. They're gonna make the Gorillas of Destiny the Beavis and Butthead of WWE. Oh my god, Triple H is a fucking genius. I'm pissed off. I never thought about this. Oh my god.
Okay, I'm gonna pull it up right now. Give me 1 second.
when Beavis stopped for a second, he's like, "Was everybody looking at my schlong?"
But yeah, I'm here for it, B. Gunther and Randy Orton's gonna have a great match. They're gonna have a really good match. And who the fuck want to see King RKO? Nobody's here for that shit. You already know damn well the bloodline might interfere with that because they're gonna be mad that this dude Randy Orton had got rid of this dude Tama Tonga.
Tonga Loa is supposed to make his debut on Friday night.
Nice.
Well, remember SmackDown's supposed to be in Saudi Arabia.
No, you said it wrong.
I
You said
did.
it wrong. So SmackDown's going to be la 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 la.
You were so racist. Is it this one right here? Oh, this is not. Damn, I fucking lost that shit. Hold on, give me a second. Oh, here you go. I got it.
Yes, the GOAT video.
This is definitely the Apex Perkinator.
The true final boss.
True.
There,
That shit was
there you
perfect.
go. That shit was so clean.
He did not give a shit. First off, about a business life. Second, about his own life.
Abyss sold that like a boss too. He had no choice but to sell that shit though.
He fucking swung up. Oh God.
Yo, man, I'm getting
of
fucking
course
emotional.
I couldn't play the whole thing.
I'm getting like emotional just thinking about it, man. Like TNA, dude, like late 2008. That was like literally them at their peak. Main Event Mafia was so fucking good. Scott Steiner gaslighting Joe for being overweight. Kurt Angle being on a perk. Sting just having like, I don't give a shit, pay me. Nash drinking wine. Booker T doing the Black Snow gimmick. That shit was so fucking good.
The funniest Scott Steiner TNA promo was when he said to AJ Styles, he was like, you can shove a billboard on your back and no one knows who the fuck you are.
I would ask this also. Was Sting more loyal to the Main Event Mafia than when it comes to Sting? No, excuse me, Ric Flair.
What do you mean?
Like basically, all right. This dude Kurt Angle, I would say, all right. Let me switch that up. Would you say this dude Sting had more loyalty to Kurt Angle than when it comes to this dude Ric Flair?
No, he had more loyalty to Flair.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because think about it, he kept on going back to that abusive relationship.
But I would say this: at least this dude Ric Flair didn't spit in Sting's face.
True.
I think the thing about Sting's TNA work that really doesn't get talked about enough, his TNA, his whole run, he showed that he can. I mean, this is so stupid to say this because we all know this, but there's fans out there who actually believe it. His TNA run, he proved that he didn't need to face paint. He could improvise and be Steve Borden, the character, and still make it work. With the Mafia stuff. There was a period there where he was like on some Joker shit. I know some people didn't like Joker Sting. I liked it.
Yeah, I did too. I love Joker Sting. I do.
Yeah, he's a really good, because there's a lot of people that just think, oh, like Like a lot of young fans are like, oh, it's just Crow Sting, and he was never really interesting. It's like, no, like there's different sides of Sting. He had different. He showed the most layers in TNA than he did in any other company. He showed more layers in TNA than he even did.
And at the end of the day, most wrestlers had bit off of when it comes to pop culture, movies, shit like that.
Right.
And I didn't understand like, oh, all this dude's thing did was bite off of, when it comes to popular movies.
Right. Because it's funny too, because people would give
that was Scott Hall's idea though. Crow Sting was Scott Hall's idea.
People back then would give Sting shit for ripping off the Dark Knight. But if you remember, like when the Shield first started, Roman Reigns was doing that Bane shit. How Bane used to have like his hands like on his vest. Roman did it every time he came out. Right, no one said anything, and it was cool. It was badass. Like, oh, fine. Like Roman Reigns is a Bane fan. Like, what's wrong with that?
Oh yeah. Hailing from Dunkin' Donuts from the great state of obesity.
I also wanted to mention, MLW is coming back out with Battle Riot. This dude,
Really?
Matt Riddle's going to be in it.
Okay.
I like the Battle Riot. That's a nice match.
Yeah.
That's their pay-per-view. That's their War Games, right?
It's a Royal Rumble. It's like a battle royal.
Yeah.
Their Rumble, okay.
Yeah. I like MLW, and I want them to succeed. Their problem is, because I know Semi follows them too, is they take too many breaks, and professional wrestling, out of sight, out of mind. Like
New Japan's kind of like the same way though. They take a ton of break.
Right. But it's like they take so
much. Good point. It is difficult to go all year round when it comes to your content nonstop. I guess that's why people, when it comes to the investors, they love WWE so much because it's consistent. Like it never has an off season. Like they love that continuous money. Even when it's a low period, they're still gonna get some money, some revenue. It's nonstop.
The only wrestling show I ever watched that did the seasonal thing that it actually worked was Lucha Underground. I love Lucha Underground.
Oh God.
They need to come back out with Lucha. Mad people was asking for Lucha Underground to come back.
Gotta talk to Conan.
It has to come back, like, and just upgrade it a little bit. Not still have it like on some Fight Club type shit. Still have it like that grungy look, but just a little, little more budget towards it.
Gotta talk to Conan. Cause he ran that shit.
He got the rights to it.
I think so.
Man, Conan was the first no Diddy that I ever remember hearing as like a 8-year-old. This dude came out every week and telling Hulk Hogan to toss his salad and peel his potatoes. Fuck out of here.
Oh shit! Shot glasses in the building. Henny God is here though.
Hey, what was that? What was that NWA comment that Dynasty had up there?
Yeah, go back to that.
Yeah, I'm about to go back to it. Just gotta show love to the Henny God. Right. You know what I'm saying? He's the God of Henny. But go ahead, you can read it.
Actually, NWA about that. No one was hit harder than during COVID. Then they had the Me Too right after the Ghana and Marty. Oh yeah. Was it ROH?
NWA about that one?
That was ROH.
No, that was NWA. That was NWA.
Marty Squirrel.
Yeah,
Squirrel.
They were gonna do
the Marty Squirrel.
Yeah, they were gonna do the Crockett Cup, and the main event was gonna be Nick Aldis versus Marty. And the word was that Marty was gonna go over. But
really?
Then he got Me Too'd after that.
Here go right here, Battle Riot.
And then COVID was right after that.
Wasn't he the he was the head booker at ROH, right, Marty?
Yeah, he was. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, Bummy Dollar, please don't kill the suplex assassin, sir.
He's going to.
I'll give him this, man. He's getting his name out there, so he actually wants to improve. I'll give him that.
Yeah, I definitely
He's
give him
trying.
that. He definitely got great decorum when it comes to the wrestling circuit, especially in the indies. He do got that influence.
Because of the indies, the one thing that you got to appreciate about the indies is that they let people work.
Mm-hmm.
They let people be them. And sometimes you need to go back to the indies to find yourself.
And the
Pause.
thing is, like, it's not like the dude has like no value at all. He
He
just sucked in the
he
ring.
does have value. I don't think he's a wrestler. Me personally, I don't think he's a. He could be. He's a good promo. He's a good promo. He definitely
He's
could be
like
a good
Enzo.
promo.
He's like Enzo.
Yeah, he has a presence. Yes, he does. He has a presence. He's a good promo. He could be a manager. He'll be a great manager. Like when it comes to I will have him be a manager to when it comes to like a lightweight wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
I will
But
have
there was-
like a arrogant lightweight wrestler. That's all
Right.
that flippity floppity
I
karate type shit.
think he could be a great character in wrestling. And the other thing he's got to work on too is he's got to remember, like, listen, professional wrestling, for better or worse, it's a very petty business, and people hold grudges for a long time. So that tweet he did, like after I forgot when it was, but the tweet he did towards the Young Bucks, he tried to accuse the Young Bucks, because they collect the shoes and sneakers and
Yeah,
stuff on BTE, and he was saying something alluding to the fact that their shoes are fake.
yeah,
And
I remember that.
and like that wasn't smart because like Bucks aside, it's like you do realize that they're EVPs. So by going after them and throwing shade at them, that's
AKA your
preventing
Bucks.
you. Yeah, that you're basically preventing yourself from ever getting
AKA
a
your
place to
Bucks.
work.
And
Right, like-
I will also give him this. Also, like he always been arrogant. He never like basically displayed videos like, "Oh, I'm fired and
Mhm.
I'm gonna do this video and look sympathetic." And there's no shade towards other ones that did that. I'm really not trying to throw shades at them because I understand this is your lifelong dream. But this dude, Bummy Dollar, wasn't on that type of time. He just
I think
was
what
like,
happened was
okay,
when he
I'm
was
fired. Okay, I'll
chosen.
just go over here. I'll go here. I'll go over here. Like I'm
I think what
good.
happened was when he was chosen for that treasure show, I think it got to his head. I forgot what that show was called. It was like
Lost Treasures, I think.
Yeah, like the whole show was like
Yeah,
he was the host, and they would pair him up with a different person where they would just look for some lost WWE treasure, like a
Yeah, I
title
remember
or a
that.
jacket, and they chose him.
it was on
I
A
guess
and E.
because I think that got to
Yeah,
his head
I
and
gotta
made him
look that
think
shit
like,
up. I gotta watch that.
yeah. I watched one episode. One episode I watched was they were trying to find Booker T's WCW television title, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember that belt. Because the last time I saw that belt, Scott Hall threw it in the trash. I have no clue. I have no clue where the belt was. So I think there was another one too. I think there was one episode where they were trying to find the attire that Mick Foley was wearing when Taker threw him off the Hell in a Cell or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I never.
The night that he almost died.
Only seen like the ads and the commercials. The
No,
actually
but
said
like,
the name of the show was Hidden Treasure.
oh, Hidden Treasures,
Mhm.
okay. But like, know what combination might work? I mean, truthfully, is what about AJ Francis and Wesley? That might work.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like
It's unfortunate because this dude has and I ain't trying to throw shade or anything, but he gets very easily triggered. Leo Rush, I think
that would definitely work.
I
problem
think,
is-
I like that new I guess is a zombie ghoul demon gimmick.
Ghoul gimmick. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's very
I'm
talented.
I'm here
He's
for
very-
it.
Yeah, he's very talented, and I think he should reconsider trying to go back to WWE. It's just he has a track record of just causing
Picking
trouble where
himself
he
up.
goes. Right. I think I would love to see him. I think he's I could see him with Wesley, like Black Star just suggested. if I could see him like that shit with Lashley, the pairing with Lashley, like Vince didn't do that many things with Lashley that were good, but the pairing of Lashley and Leo Rush was perfect.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, that
just,
worked.
Yeah,
just,
it could.
that
It
worked.
just
really
take
could have
away
worked.
the
Yeah.
just take away the Ginyu Force posing bullshit, and we got something.
Yeah, this dude was opening up his butt cheeks. I'm like, what the fuck? And this dude's like,
You know
yeah,
what
look at that. Yeah, that's good ass right. I'm like, yo, are you serious? What are we
You
doing
know what
here?
that reminded me? You know what that reminded me of? Remember when the narcissist Lex Luger made his debut? How
Of
Bobby
course.
the Brain Heenan was fucking drooling over him.
But you didn't see this dude Lex Luger bending down and showing his ass.
No, that's the only difference between those two. But it was exactly like that. It was exactly like when Bobby the Brain was drooling over Lex Luger.
I always thought Luger's nickname was sus. The total package. They would always put like an extra oomph on the package. I'm like, that's sus.
like how that's the total package. Total package, Lex Luger. Boston versus Indiana is looking like a very close game. Indiana went on a 14-2 run to end the third. 10-3. Beginning of the fourth is 96-95. Boston was ball.
Nice. Well, it's the first time we talked about this here on the roundtable. I don't really talk about the business stuff because that's not really our thing, but it is related to
Yeah, talking
wrestling.
shit. It don't matter.
Yeah, I don't know the full specifics of it, and I'm not going to pretend to understand. But basically, there are some sources out there that are basically saying it's a done deal that NBA is leaving TNT, and that
I heard NBC and ESPN are taking over.
Right,
That's
which is
what
a
I heard.
big deal because NBA on TNT has been a thing like
Forever.
like 20 plus years, like
Yeah,
forever.
forever.
Yeah.
Since like
So
the late
anyway,
80s.
how,
Yeah.
right. So how this relates to wrestling is this is pretty important for AEW because outside of the NBA, AEW is the only thing on TBS and TNT that
Yeah, they do have the
bring-
NHL and baseball, but yeah, keep on
right. You know, so that's going to be important for like the negotiating rights deals. And I saw a report earlier, like not today, but it was like last week that Warner Brothers. This is the first time I've actually seen a report of Warner Brothers themselves, but apparently Warner Brothers is becoming interested in integrating AEW into Max. And it's like, dude, like we've been asking for this for like 2-3 years now. Like, you know, streaming's the wave of the future. But this is the first time a report said that that Warner Brothers themselves is interested. Now, what we don't know yet is if that's true. If they get the AEW shows on Max, we don't want a UFC like model situation where if you're currently subscribed to Max, is it going to be a situation where if we're already subscribed, you just watch it for free? Or is it going to be like you got to pay extra to watch a show? Because that's what UFC does. That's that Nick Khan bullshit. And Nick Khan wants to do that with WWE. They don't gotta worry. We don't gotta worry about that anytime soon because they still got that Peacock deal. I think it expires in like 2025, 2026 or something. So we don't gotta worry about it anytime
Look
soon.
at that stay with Peacock.
Here's the thing: is like this dude Tony Khan was tripping from Jump Street, like what I mean, paying $60 for a pay per view or whatever. This ain't back to
the 90s.
The late 90s, maybe the early 2000s.
Right.
And then remember, he was trying to pull off having that shit twice a month. Like,
I was okay
your
with
matches
it. I was okay.
Your matches are. Hold on, give me a second. Your matches are good. Nobody can never dispute when it comes to AEW matches. But
yeah, they all deliver.
They do. Maybe sometimes a little bit too much, but nonetheless, it's like ain't nobody gonna pay for $120 a month for your pay-per-views just because you have good matches.
I was okay with the idea of paying 60 when it was just 4 pay-per-views a year. But then as the brand grew, they started becoming more like WWE, adding like more and more shows. Now it's like what, like 8, 9 shows a year. And it's like, yeah, I'm not paying 60 for 9 shows a year, but yeah, we need to get them on Max as soon as possible. I don't know specifics of it, When they get moved to Max, they should obviously be a library for every episode of Dynamite, every Rampage, every Collision, every AEW pay-per-view. Now, the hiccup would be, all right, will Ring of Honor be on Max or would New Japan be on Max? Could they work something out? That I don't know. And the other hiccup would be if they do get AEW on Max, is it because ideally we want it to be like what Peacock is? Because right now, if you are currently subscribed to Peacock, whether you're getting it through a cable provider or whether you're subscribed to it, if you are currently a Peacock subscriber, you do not have to pay extra to watch a WWE pay-per-view. You simply go on your Peacock when a pay-per-view is happening, and you just watch it. Not just for WWE, but they got like baseball and a whole bunch of other like stuff.
That's how it is. That's how it is. I ain't gonna lie, I do got the whole subscription when it comes to Peacock and all that, because I ain't gonna lie, Peacock be having some good shows.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, when it comes to the PLEs, all you gotta do is just you're already logged in, as a matter of fact. So all you gotta do is go to the app, and then it will show WWE. Like when it comes to the pre-show, that'll be at the top of the list. Like you just go straight there.
Right. We need
but-
for AEW to do that. We need for these AEW pay-per-views
Right.
to be part of Max. And
Y'all
same
can't find
thing-
no other deal. Like
What
I
I'm
understand that,
hearing-
Go ahead on Black Star. Go ahead.
What I'm hearing is that Netflix is just going to show Raw. Like that's basically it.
And that's cool.
And the pay-per-views are going to stay on Peacock. But
Peacock, yeah, that's
Peacock
cool.
is going to have a slight raise in what you pay per month.
Right.
What I heard is that it's going to be $13 in August.
Well, hold on. You said how is that slight? An extra $13?
No. Like, it's going to be like $13 a month, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, they're always getting a little bit more expensive. Yeah.
That's
And like
how it is in the economy.
Right.
And like
Everything-
$8.
That's
for the
'cause
commercial.
That's what
Everything
made
gets more
that's
expensive.
that's what made that was one of the mistakes because the other day I saw a report that Disney Plus is finally profitable. It took them this long for it to be profitable.
Really?
The reason why
That gotta
Yeah.
be cap.
No. People were unsubscribing from Disney Plus in large numbers, and I already know why. When COVID was still bad, like because I'm not even a streaming service person. I don't even use streaming services like that. Max had an agreement when COVID was still pretty bad. Certain movies that came out in theater would also be on Max. Remember when the Batman came out and it was like on Max like 2 weeks after, and when new shit got like when Justice League Snyder Cut, when a lot of these movies were put on Max,
That movie
you
sucked.
did not have to pay extra to watch it. If you were a Max subscriber, you could pay extra. But Disney, they were on that fuck shit. So what was it, Frozen 2? When Frozen 2 came out on Disney Plus, you had to pay like, what was it, like, I think it was like 15 or 17 bucks plus what you were already paying. So like you had to have a paywall on top of a paywall. So
You
people
said
were
Frozen
just
too? You got kids?
Yeah,
too?
yeah. That was like back when COVID was still pretty bad. Disney does like a lot of
I don't
paywall
know.
shit.
I thought that was for kids. Frozen 2.
I mean, I guess. I mean, it is Disney, so I don't have a Disney Plus.
Let me find
but
out. You got kids?
No,
Let me
The
find
greatest-
out, my guy.
the
Why you
greatest
watching?
Disney
You
movie-
over here watching Frozen?
The greatest.
no.
Disney
I'm
movie-
just telling you that Disney. They
I'm
put
fucking
a
with you,
price
my guy. I'm
tag.
fucking with you.
Oh, okay.
I would have made Toph pay for that for the rest of his life.
Like, yo, this dude Topher on this Drake shit. He over here hiding kids. How you know about
speaking
Frozen?
of Drake, speaking of Drake, I just want to say thank you, Kendrick, for making me laugh because I love watching Drake fans listening to the Kendrick diss and trying really hard not to dance and just bop to it. It's really funny to me. That's funny because like
it's
back in the
really
day,
ridiculous though. It's like, you know what I mean?
it's stupid.
Let's be real.
It's stupid.
Like, you know what? Yo, Kendrick got that. He got that.
It's stupid because back in the day, you could be a Biggie person. No, I'm sorry. You could be a Pac person but you can still listen to Biggie and be like, damn, like that was pretty hot, or vice versa.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like
And that's crazy because I fucked with both of them, like Pac and Biggie. Those were my guys.
Now that beef was ball game over as soon as Hit 'Em Up came.
And it's so crazy
That was
because
ball game.
till this fucking day, 30 years later, Hit 'Em Up is still considered one of the best diss tracks in life.
I saw one person on Twitter tried to say that Kendrick and Drake is the new Tupac versus Biggie, and I almost
fuck
died.
off.
I was drinking grape. I was drinking some
Yo,
grape
Black
juice. I was drinking grape juice when I read it, and I almost died right there. And I was like, bro, that's just fucking asinine, because to this day people still go back and forth on who's better, on who's who had the better album.
Yeah.
And shit.
And
But you're not gonna.
he's not the only person that said that. Like, there was other people that was saying shit like that too. Like, oh, they hope they don't go in the streets. And I'm like, really? Come on.
30 years from now, people are not going to go back and forth on who won between Kendrick and Drake.
know,
about laughing.
Right.
You know what I say. You know what I say about all these people said all this pure bullshit. You were born in 2001 and shut the fuck up.
But that's the thing. It be motherfuckers that's OGs. Remember, I was talking about that shit earlier, a couple of episodes ago. It be the OGs that be saying that shit mainly. The youngins, and no disrespect towards them, they're here for it. They loving it. It be the Russell Simmons and the Questlove from the Roots.
Yeah, Russell Simmons. Yeah, I mean, y'all seen that Diddy video? I think him and Russell must share like the same island or some shit.
They over here saying like, "Oh, this is wrong. You shouldn't be doing this to your black brothers. You should be uplifting your black." Like, are you serious? Like, all they're doing is battling. That's all they're doing. Everybody's not gonna talk on the. Everybody's not gonna be like Arrested Development. Remember that group, Arrested Development?
Yeah.
Everyday people. Everybody's not gonna be on that type of time. Fuck.
Oh, Jesus.
Now, speaking of Russell Simmons and Diddy, I'm gonna need security or somebody to do a security check on that Epstein Island immediately. I'm trying to see something.
No. TD Jakes and Diddy. That's just yeah.
Oh, TD Jakes. Man, you got a grown ass man in church talking about, have you ever been swallowed? Like, fuck.
You see that goofy shit? Like, not only that,
No.
after the
no,
whole
no,
shit
no,
with
no,
Diddy
no.
basically
He
on
didn't say
that shit, like when Diddy was apologizing about the video. What the hell is wrong with you?
He didn't say that, Toph. He didn't say swallow.
Yeah, he did. Might have been swallowed up.
Yeah, show him the clip. It's on YouTube. Just type it in. It's the first thing that pops up.
No.
I can't play the audio. That's the thing.
What's worse is he said that dressed up like he's Matt Hardy from like the Broken Universe. Like this
Oh God, no.
Yeah, what I was gonna say is that after the whole apology video, this dude TD Jakes did a sermon talking about domestic violence.
Yeah. I saw that earlier today.
Like,
he's
my
confirmed
dude.
to have partied with Diddy, for any listeners who don't know that. So.
Oh man, my cat is doing the most.
But I watched the Tyson Fury Alexander Usyk fight.
Yeah. What happened?
He made Tyson Fury do the Harlem Shake on the ropes. like Jesus. What the hell?
Did you guys see the highlights of Mike Tyson and the other guy?
Yeah, this dude Jake Paul. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Can we? Is it time for us to call Mike Tyson a pedophile now? Can we just go there with it now?
You know
how much pedophilic shit this dude is gonna say?
You know,
until we label this dude a pedophile. This dude Mike Tyson done said bad pedophilic shit till now.
All I gotta say about Mike is I always forget. Like it's cool to see that he's in a much better place mentally. but every now and then I can forget just how unhinged he was. Just
Old Mike
Yeah.
pops up. Old Mike pops up. It's such unbelievably wrong times.
Like, come on, this dude talk about fucking dudes kids and eating them, and not only that,
right.
talking about when he seen that video with Jake Paul doing whatever when he was underage and made him erect. What are we
Man,
doing here? What are we fucking doing here?
Not saying
I was watching the conference and the Jake Paul guy was saying like keep talking your shit, you'll be talking in your sleep when I knock you out. And I was like, okay, what's Mike gonna say? And then Mike just said, I think you're gonna be disappointed. And I'm just like, wow, like Father Time really did catch
he
up.
sent me. Sandman sent me a clip of that press conference, and immediately I wrote down, "Who's this orphan?" Who's this orphan?
Exactly.
Oh,
But TKO
Because the Mike Tyson I remember
on.
was saying stuff like
yeah.
the Mike Tyson I remember was saying stuff like I'm going to sacrifice you on the altar to Allah or some bullshit like that.
That dude crazy, dude.
That's what I wrote down. Who's this orphan? Because he's going. Mike Tyson's going to make orphans out of Logan Paul's or out of Jake Paul's kids, and then by accident make orphans out of Logan Paul's kids.
Oh my gosh.
I won't lie, there is some more curiosity to it.
Ballet said, hey, yo, and for everybody out there that's watching, we on the road to 700, B. Make sure you hit that sub button if y'all didn't hit that shit already. Highly appreciated. We almost to 700. Let's go.
Quick update. Pacers are up 108-107, 3 minutes, 53 seconds left to go in the game.
Okay.
Pacers with the ball.
Well, you know, the Knicks, once again, you guys start from the beginning. I guess.
Man, the Knicks are the 97 Bulls compared to the Mets. They'll be all right.
97 Bulls.
They had a good season. Like these dudes averaging like what? When it comes to field goals and team points, they was averaging 100 a game.
Yeah.
I love those RDC World dudes. They always like their stuff is too quick.
Yeah.
Those dudes are too quick with their videos. It's almost like are those dudes on the fucking like NBA committee? Like do they know this shit's fucking.
Those LeBron videos make me laugh.
Yeah, they LeBron. I think he was shitting out with LeBron and them. He was shitting out with what's his dude name again? Damn, I forgot this dude name. The one that be wilding out. Draymond Green.
Yeah, Draymond. Yeah.
When he said, I'm 43.
The quickest video he ever did, it was like super sus. When the Will Smith Chris Rock slap happened, they uploaded like I swear to God, like 15 minutes later. I promise you, they did. I was like, yo, like they had to have they must have known something was gonna happen or something. And it makes me think they're like insiders in the Hollywood world or some shit.
No, but like I feel bad for Jake Paul, and I shouldn't feel bad for Jake Paul, but I know that he's gonna die. And the coolest part about Mike Tyson is that when he quits just like talking trash and just like saying such shit and just acts dead serious.
And in complete seriousness, I think that the fight is going to be like the Great White Hype, that comedy Samuel Jackson did back in the day. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. That was a great movie, and there's a message to be learned from that movie. Anyone that saw that movie, y'all already know what I'm talking about. I think that's what's going to happen in the fight.
I remember when Mike Tyson said about Lex Lewis, I went to stomp on his testicles. I think and like no. Like I want to rip him, like I want to knock him out and stop on his testicles so he knows how I feel. I was like, huh? What the fuck? He was dead serious when he said it too.
Oh my gosh, yo. Mike Tyson was nuts back then, man.
Yep.
Like, and then he says to that reporter when he said that I'm gonna fuck you till you love me. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Like who pissed him off? He's going to kill everybody. What's going on?
I think the craziest one was that one interview he did when he was talking to that interviewer about his daughter dying.
Oh yeah,
and he was like, "You have to go now." When I watched that shit, I got up and left. Like I thought he was gonna come in the screen and kill me.
Oh man,
Tyson is, like I said, Tyson is the only motherfucker who is what? He's like 53 now, right?
yeah.
Or is he older than that?
I think he's older. I don't know.
He's the only 53-year-old dude that I'm still scared of till this day. Like seriously, that's the only 53-year-old that I'm legit scared of. Because my gosh, like I remember when he came back in '95 and he faced Peter McNeely, and he knocked him out within like 35 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, was that on pay-per-view? Or was that on Fox? It was one of those two.
Yeah.
He was on some crazy shit. I know there was one boxer I wouldn't have known. I think this was like in the 80s or some shit. I'm pretty confident he fought one person and like the guy legitimately shitted on himself before the fight even started. I think he was like in the locker room or something. Like he was afraid like to come out the locker room. Like and he legitimately shitted on himself. And they had to stall the fight because he had to clean himself up. That's how scared of Mike Tyson he was.
Oh man,
when is the
Sounds like
fight
a-
supposed
sounds
to
like
take place?
Hmm?
When
I
is
think
the
it's
fight supposed to
supposed
take place between Tyson and this dude?
I think it's supposed to take place before the King and Queen of the Ring.
So is this week?
That's yeah, it had to
Look
be
it up
this
right
week
now.
because the King and Queen of the Ring is what, this Saturday?
Yeah.
No, it's not until July. July 20th.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh, wow.
Good.
July 20th. That's a Saturday at the AT&T Stadium.
Oh wow.
So the day after, EA College Football comes out, pure death and destruction.
And I ain't gonna lie, like thinking of it when it comes to Cody Rhodes against this dude, Logan Paul, I'm not mad at it. Remember, I kept saying from before that they keep promoting Prime, like you would think this dude Logan Paul is a heavyweight champion.
Sitting there
I've
ripping
been,
the contract.
I've been saying that. Might as well throw him as a number one contender.
Like you said,
And
never
yet
ripping the contract. Shit.
he should have never been the United States champion.
Shouldn't have. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit now?
Yeah. But what y'all think the New Day is gonna do?
Oh man, Kerry and Cross is trying to turn the
They're
New
gonna fall
Day.
down they're gonna fall down the cross rabbit hole, unfortunately. Can we just release this guy already? Jesus.
The carrying.
Yeah, like all they trying to pull like I guess because X-Men 97 is popping right now, which is a great show right now.
Really?
It's awesome. I'm not even capping. It's awesome.
So it doesn't suck.
Are they trying to have this dude carrying cross like this dude Mr. Sinister a little bit? It would work.
Magneto.
It would work if this dude was actually a badass and he was kicking ass. This dude's on a losing streak. When's the last time he won anything? He's better off winning the lottery.
Or he's more like Magneto.
Nah, yo, when you get the chance, if you guys like, X-Men, watch that shit, B. X-Men 97 is fucking great. It's great.
the greatest cartoon series I ever seen.
Yeah, I like Killer Cross better too, Ballet. I really do. But Carrying
Bro,
Cross don't sound too bad, but Killer Cross sound better.
bro, bro.
Like the greatest.
Cross's peak was on TNA. I'll go.
Yeah.
I'll say it, which is sad.
Shouts go out to my guy, King Eric. He said when Adam Cole cut that promo on him and said, "All you wizards are entrance and the bad bitch." he
No,
didn't recuperate from
Ross
that.
was always,
And that was his
Ross was always shit. He was never good.
his death happened that night.
Well, Cross was good though. Like he was good.
No,
He
not
like
good at all.
I'm telling you, like he could talk. He knows how to do character work.
You can't-
We all know that
Nobody cares.
it's all good. That's why I fucked with Toph. Toph, he talks his shit. I'm
He should
here
have took
for
old
it.
boy, Freddie Prinze Jr. He should have took Freddie Prinze Jr. offer. He should have gone cooked with him because this shit ain't gonna work in WWE or any mainstream company. He's just
Well, at the
not
same
it.
token, he made the right choice because what's taking Freddie Prinze so damn long?
Toph said it
He's
was
not
Remember,
like he's doing anything in
Freddie
WWE
Prinze,
either.
hold on. Freddie Prinze was supposed to come out with his promotion before Control Your Narrative, and this dude went there instead of going to Freddie Prince's supposed promotion. We still waiting for that promotion.
Toph said it was such quickness. He went, nobody cares. Just nobody cares.
I didn't say all that. That was a shot thrown. I didn't say all that.
No.
He sucks. He's
Toph
not
said
good.
that.
I was saying he sucks. He's not good. He was never good.
He was good, big.
Toph said it with a massive quickness.
If you
Okay,
had
so
a gun to my head,
two.
if you,
Remember, that's three people. So three, I would say your top three when it comes to wrestlers you don't like is CM Punk. That's number one. Killer Cross
And Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt. Yeah.
I can at least understand the appeal to Punk and Bray. That there is no appeal to Karrion Kross. He sucks. If you had a gun to my head, Die Hard style, and said, "Name one cool thing this dude did," you have to blow me away. No, did he? That's how bad he sucks. Shit matches, shit promos. All you got is a bad bitch, and she ain't doing.
He said you have
Even
to
she
put
ain't
gun to
doing
my
shit. Like
head.
at least in TNA, she was wrestling. She ain't doing anything in WWE.
Oh,
The coolest
God.
thing she's even done in WWE was like one fucking segment. I remember this vividly too. It was like one
going
backstage
back to that.
segment.
I know where you're going with this. You always go into that Roman Reigns segment. I know.
No, not even that. It was I don't even remember when, where, or why the context even occurred. I remember Damian Priest saw her and he called her "Hey Smoke Show," which is a reference to,
his feud with
Yeah.
Damian Priest. I remember that.
Yeah. That's like the coolest like Easter egg I saw. I was like, oh, that's cool. Outside of that, I don't remember a damn thing that they've done since they've been in WWE. I like the
Toph
Authors of
went-
Pain though.
Toph went with the smoothest heel turn I've ever seen in my life.
It's technically not a heel turn for him. He's always felt this way.
It's 2024, man. We're not in the 90s anymore. Just creepy, cryptic, like it doesn't work.
So you're saying that Cross is a decade too late, or
pretty much.
Yeah, decade too late. Yeah.
And this includes all gimmicks too. Like even the House of Black
You
struggles.
know what?
I mean,
Yeah, I would agree. Like,
You
yeah,
may
this
actually
dude
be
Killer
right.
Cross, Cameron Cross may seem a bit outdated. I agree with you when it comes to that. You know, like when it comes to his ring work, yeah, it seems a little outdated. But he has a presence, and that's needed. It's so needed. Everybody
Not
doesn't have
anymore,
to
he doesn't.
be.
I'll give you. I'll
can
give
have
you
a
that he
great
had
look.
some presence in NXT because everybody was smaller than he was, and he just looked more of a badass when he was bald. With his hair, he doesn't look right.
I was
You know
going. I
what?
was getting there. I was getting there with it. Him growing his hair
Right.
out. Yeah,
No,
that
who
wasn't
Cross
it.
was?
Him being bald. Him being bald with the goatee, it was different.
I'm gonna be honest. I can handle Cross having hair or bald. I'm gonna be honest with you. But the problem I have with the fact is, he just needs to win. That's
No, who
it.
Cross? No, who Cross reminds me of.
Yeah, I agree
Remember
with that. I agree with you with that too, TKO. He needs wins.
Now, the death was you. We say that death was the Adam Cole promo, but the final nail was when he lost to Jeff Hardy
On his
in
debut,
under
yeah.
3
2 minutes.
minutes.
No, I
No,
was saying
like
like shouts go out to King Eric. He was the first one I heard that said that. He was saying that when it comes to that promo when him and Adam Cole had beef, that was the beginning of the end.
And to
And in
this
a
day,
way,
I
if
want to
you
know
think
like
of it,
who greenlit that, because he was supposed to be he was their champion. Like, why would
what
you
get
want
yeah,
mask?
your champion
Adam
to be
Cole
exposed like
decimated him.
What get
Right.
mask or get mask or his debut losing to Jeff Hardy? Which
that?
way?
Whoever did that needs to be
It
fired.
didn't
I
matter.
don't
It was
care if it's
both.
been like
bro.
3-4 years. Like, you never booked your champion to be exposed like that for any company. That was just bad business.
Unless it was Adam Cole that made it up.
But real quick though, know what I like? I was just thinking the other day. You know what I mean? And like I was just sitting down, just chilling, watching some basketball. Like it was during one of our off days, and like what I thought about was that like know how we're the roundtable, right? Council Roundtable.
Of course.
I thought about nicknaming ourselves the Knights of the Roundtable, like us four.
We're not doing that.
Okay, okay, that was a good idea. I was wrong.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
Here's a random. Here's a random, like, I'm gonna give you like a really random nerdy analogy. Oh wait, it just went to Oh
We're
wait,
about to go
we got
to
a
two.
time-
They just tied the game.
Yeah, we got a timeout, like 5 seconds left.
I think it
Okay.
was.
I thought they were done too. That was nice. Anyway, let me get this analogy out. The final blow on Cross. The most random analogy.
I will
that
shit you
movie?
down, Ballet. Don't
The
encourage
Knights of
him.
the Round Table.
Do not encourage him, Ballet.
Oh
Do
my
you guys
God.
remember?
I was
Do you
wrong.
guys
I was wrong.
Do you guys remember the Wesley Snipes boxing movie? Vin Wayne's
Yeah, Undisputed.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And
I
then
remember
Michael J. White did like the straight to DVD sequels.
So what?
Yeah.
There was
Right. They're pretty good. Right. Okay.
And yeah, had
All-
and then transitioned on to my dude Boyka.
Boyka. Right. They're actually pretty good.
Yeah, I remember.
That's one of the few straight to DVD sequels that's like, wow, that's actually pretty good. Okay.
There was sequels to that?
Bald Karrion Cross looks like a main antagonist from like Undisputed 2 and 3, like when Boyka was like in prison and shit. Karrion Cross with hair looks like a random NPC in Arkham Asylum. So,
like, I would say this, right? Like, he got the presence because he looks like a legitimate, a villain, and he has the bulk to him. Like, he looks. It's all about the presentation, right?
The
Like, all right, I would say, for instance,
presentation has never been the problem for me with Cross. The problem is the same issue I had with Bray Wyatt. He can talk, and you build him up, but he loses all of his feuds.
I agree. And that's what Tope was saying also. He's the eater of the pens.
Yeah,
it's true though.
Yeah,
you could have the right look, you could have the presence, you could
keep
have
on
good
losing,
promo skills, but if you keep losing your matches and your big feuds, no one's gonna care.
Yeah.
The analogy that I always gave for Bray back then and the round table wasn't a thing.
Hold on, stop, Tope, stop.
Okay.
Because I'm hearing you, like you parched. I'm not trying to have you go out like that. You've been sounding crazy for a little while now, and I got you, my guy. Okay. Let's take a time out. Let Toph get some water. You know what I mean? It's all good, Toph. Take your time. I want people to hear you, sir. Let me know when you're ready. I got you.
Celtics Pacers.
Hold on, wait, stop. Hold on. Let's hope get it together.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I just had some water. Better?
Yeah,
much better. Like, do you wanna be like American Idol, like you clear your pipes, pause?
Oh God.
Wow.
Go ahead. Talk your shit now.
I was just gonna give the Power Rangers analogy. Y'all remember Power Rangers, right?
Stop. Take your time, Joe.
Well, I said Power Rangers.
Okay, there you go. All right, now you sound better because I'm telling you, you sound like you you got
Sound like Vin Rames.
Right, you hear that shit too, right, Black Saw?
Oh
Oh
my
my
God.
God.
Y'all are terrible.
Jody?
Hey, Jody.
Y'all are terrible.
All right, now you sound much better. Go ahead. I got you, my guy. Go ahead.
A Power Rangers reference? This will be interesting.
Yeah, Power Rangers. Y'all remember Goldar, right?
Of
I think
course.
so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
Right. So in the beginning of the Power Rangers, like Goldar, to use a wrestling term, he was like the one monster the Rangers couldn't get a clean win over. It was always a run in or disqualification. There's always some fuck shit happening. They could never beat Goldar, right? So he was pretty
Right.
strong in the beginning. But then when the Green Ranger was introduced, Goldar didn't really seem like he was shit anymore. Then the White Ranger, and then here came Lord Zed. And it was like every time a new threat was introduced, like Goldar and the Putties and all the characters who were supposed to be like threats and stuff, they just became comic relief. And it's like you
Right.
couldn't take them seriously. That's basically the booking for guys like Bray and Cross. Because the more you lose, it's like you laugh. You can't help but laugh. It's funny, you know. So
I agree.
that's it.
I do agree.
Now, but real quick though, like I expect Toph just like to come out and say we have the meats.
Yeah, I just want to make sure my dude Toph sounded crystal clear because I could really hear everybody. You know what I mean? Because I got a new system set up. I just want everybody to sound crispy because we all listen to the playback and the uploads. So I just want everybody to sound good. That's all.
Hey, apparently,
you get-
Cam said something about Diddy. Not sure if y'all heard about that.
Oh, that interview on CNN was a fucking classic.
And people was getting mad at Cam. It's like, yo, look, Cam is gonna be Cam. He was, in my view, he was respectful.
What? When he drank that drink and he said, "I'm gonna get some cheeks." You call that classy?
Yeah, that one, yeah. That one was crazy. That was crazy. You got that one. But at the end of the day, right? Why are they reaching out to Cameron to talk about Diddy? They could have reached out to so many other artists that was actually signed to Diddy. Like Cam was never signed to Diddy.
Bro,
Why can answer?
It's Fox News, dude. What the hell it's Fox and CNN. What the hell you expect?
Well, I can answer that question in two very simple answers. One, he's black, and two, he's a rapper. That
And
answers
Yeah,
the
it's
question.
like they automatically thought, I don't know, I guess they automatically thought, oh, you must know Diddy. Like, and
These
I'm
are the
not saying I
same
know.
channels that think every black person looks the same. What did you expect?
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck?
I saw what's his name went off on him. You know, the dude from Sports Center always goes off on people.
Stephen A.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Yeah.
got a new video up?
Yeah. He's got like several videos on it. So
You know the thing? I would love to play the audio too, but I'm telling you, YouTube is on my damn ball hairs.
Wow.
Yeah, it is what it is though. Pause, but it is what
There
it
you
is.
go. There you go.
Because
Yo.
like any little thing, they like, oh, I seen that shit. I seen that. It could be a fucking pic. They would say like, oh, that where that pic came from, that particular person gave you the thumbs up. I'm like, well, I know that because that's why I posted it. What the fuck?
When Stephen A said, "I hope somebody fucks him up," I was like, "Wow."
Oh my God.
Just
you know what's
wow.
crazy? The craziest part about the Diddy shit, I already know the end game. He's gonna go to court. He's gonna get called out, and at some point, he's gonna have to look at Miss Wallace in the face.
Oh
Oh, man.
man, I'm gonna relish that day.
Yeah.
When Kwame Brown, who's a fucking pure moron, when he said, "Oh, why don't they have any of this smoke for Dana White?" Blah blah blah. That's like, you do realize slapping somebody is a lot different than Randy Orton punching some woman in the fucking face. Like, you do realize there's a difference between the two, right?
No, hey, we're not gonna do that.
What?
This what I disagree with, right? Because they were both caught on tape, right? Dana White and Diddy, right?
They kind of swept the Dana White shit under the rug.
All
We had
right.
smoke. We had smoke for both of them.
Exactly.
Not as much smoke. Not as much smoke as know me how Diddy's getting. Dana White got. Hold on. If I'm not mistaken, Dana White got more smoke than Diddy.
Technically, you're right.
Dana White still has a career.
You're right.
For now.
Speaking of careers, kind of off topic, I got blocked by somebody else today.
Really?
Yeah, Ballet. Look at Ballet. Ballet said Dana White was glass over. Dana White is dating that more than we know.
Yeah,
doing that more than we know. Yeah, like what? Tell you what Dana White did. It was like a weekend. They making Diddy shit into a whole damn year. And I'm not capable for Diddy at all. But it's like, yeah, when it comes to instance like that, yes, hold both accountable, because you can't sit there and say, oh, the reason why Diddy is getting this flame is because we've seen the actual video. You see the actual video for this dude also, Dana White.
Well, the reason why Diddy is getting destroyed is, well, for obvious reasons, is the fact that the tape just contradicts his own statement. Because he did the statement on Instagram talking about how it's not true and looking for a cash grab and just like ended. Now then he does his own apology, saying, blah 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 blah, which contradicts his own statement. So it's like, you lied twice. You lied saying it didn't happen. Now we're being proven that it did happen. And now you're saying, my bad. So essentially, like, he didn't even admit he lied,
Right.
And when he said he was sorry, he didn't even say he's sorry, Cassie. He didn't say her name or anyone. He just said he was sorry in general.
Right. You gotta look at the time of year of when those two things happened. When the Dana White thing happened on New Year's Day, that's when they aired it. They aired it on New Year's Day. They don't have time. Like technically, you can wait a day. You can wait to the second to talk about it and to put the spotlight.
Take your time. Take your time, Black Star. Take your time, my guy. Take your time.
Okay. Technically, you can wait a day. You can wait till January 2nd or maybe even January 3rd to shit on it. But everybody was technically busy doing other things. The NFL was going on. Bowl games was going on. There was stuff to help avert from what was happening.
And that's always that type. That's always going on. And people always make that excuse like, oh, it's a distraction here and there. News is always going to be news. You know what I'm saying? Like, people need to, let's throw that narrative out the window. That goes for anything. Let's throw that narrative out the window.
Like, I'm not defending Dana White by any means, shape, or form. I'm just saying that time and place, basically. That's what I'm basically saying.
Yeah.
Who blocked you, TK? What were you saying?
Yeah, I got blocked by somebody else today. I got blocked by Ryback.
Right. Oh, bitch, that more like Rybum.
Rybum.
Yeah. I got blocked by Ryback, and what's crazy is I've never said anything about him.
Yeah, it happens sometimes. Well, I figured that out. What wrestlers do is, if someone says something about them they don't like, they'll block the person. But then what they'll do is sometimes they'll click
He
on the
probably
person's profile and they'll
right.
see who follows whatever, and so they'll block that person, anyone associated with that person.
Yeah, he
So more than likely,
blocked you because of me.
right, right,
Yeah,
because I was
yeah, like
blocked
I'm
by
surprised. Like I'm
I was
surprised that. Oh, go ahead, Toph.
I was just saying I was blocked by JBL years ago, and I've never tweeted to him either. But it turned out I was blocked because my boy Tech that I brought on here a couple of months back, he was talking shit to JBL,
Yeah.
and JBL, I guess he blocked Tech, and then he blocked like everybody that was part of the Under the Mat Radio crew, which I was part of, and so that's what happens. That's when you know that these dudes are fucking like
Sensitive.
sociopaths. Yeah, because what they do is to do that, like you have to click on the person's profile and then you have to actually go through every single person they follow. And then you can actually type your name in the hashtag to see who's talking shit about you. So that's what they
Which
do.
makes it look crazy because you rather do that, but work on your craft in the ring.
Right.
You worried
like you
about
got
what a
way
critic
too much
says
time.
that
Like, you got way too
you
much
didn't
time
agree
on
with
your
your
hands.
ring work.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised the following people haven't blocked me yet. Jimmy Uso, Orange Cassidy. Who else?
Jimmy's
Man,
a bum.
I'm
And we've been
shocked.
on that. Let it be
Yeah.
known that we here at the round table, we've been saying Jimmy's been a bum for like over a year now. So I would
Man,
love
I'm
to be
shocked.
wrong.
Jeff, I'm just waiting for Jeff Jarrett to block me. I know if he hasn't already.
Yeah, Jimmy been a bum for a long time.
Like I'm surprised Vince McMahon hasn't blocked all four of us.
He ain't
Well,
gonna be blocking nobody where he going.
I wouldn't know because I don't follow him.
I'm
I
surprised. I'm
know for a
surprised
fact
Roman.
that I know for a fact he got people tweeting for him. So
But you
I'm
know,
surprised.
to piggyback off what Sandman said, because sometimes when Sandman and I get into it, he says that like I don't go after TK like that. I actually have gone after TK, but the reason I didn't was because what Black Star said just sort of reminded me. It gave me like PTSD. The dumbest thing TK has ever done, and yes, this is the dumbest thing. Maybe there were worse things for the company's sake. The dumbest thing he ever did was the big swole bullshit that happened a couple of years ago, because I remember vividly, and it was Black Star that just sort of like gave me the revival of it. When that big swole thing happened and he threw shade at her on social media,
Yeah.
I remember that was New Year's Eve. That was December 31st. And I remember at the time I was like, dude, why the fuck are you talking shit about a former coworker on New Year's Eve? Like, there's just certain days, like there's always going to be drama, right? Not just in wrestling. There's always going to be drama on social media. But there are certain days where I like to think that, okay, everyone's just out doing their thing. They're with their family, they're with their friend. Like, it's New Year's Eve.
Because no one's gonna give a shit.
Why the fuck are you talking negative on New Year's Eve? And you know what? Jericho's
About
on
a
that
black
fuck
woman
shit.
at that.
Right, and Jericho was on that fuck shit too, because what was it? Oh yeah, the whole thing, how the things turned for Jericho was when that lawyer who was representing Punk was talking about how there was an NDA that was signed, so Punk couldn't say anything, the Bucks couldn't say anything, Kenny couldn't say anything, and then Jericho made that comment talking about I never signed an NDA and blah 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 blah. That was on Christmas last year. That was on Christmas.
I remember that.
Christmas. It's like, dude, why are you tweeting on Christmas morning? Be with your daughter, be with your wife, be with Fozzy, anywhere. Like, so some of these people, it's like,
Yeah.
they're addicts.
Technically, his wife would have been in jail at that time.
and
Like,
listen,
these dudes be so they be so vindicated when it comes to what the fans think of him, and like especially when it comes to a Chris Jericho, like my dude. What else do you have to prove? Go sit your goofy ass home somewhere.
And the funny thing
I'm
about
surprised
that
Jericho
shit
hasn't
was
blocked
that
all four of us
that was
either.
like, and the funny thing about it that was it was kind of similar to Tessa, because when he made that comment, like, I never signed an NDA, and then whatever the other guy's name was, like, yeah, I heard what's the chick's name? You know, the one that y'all know what I'm talking. Who?
I'll go there. Chris Jericho is about to be the new Ric Flair in the next 5 years.
He already is Ric Flair.
Man, I'm gonna tell you this right now. John Moxley has the right idea. Everybody needs to just delete Twitter for
I
sure.
agree.
Yeah, it's like because they'd be so pressed about what other people think. It's like here's the thing, right? When it comes to the youngins, I would say like 30 and under. I'll go there with it. 30 and under. You know what I mean? When it comes to that, I get it because that's your generation. But when it comes past that, it just is what it is. I don't think you should base your whole life on when it comes to social media comments.
Mhm.
That shit bogus as a bitch.
And I
For
said
real,
this
for
too,
real. You should
and I
be
said this.
if you're 31, you should be secured in your life. You should know, like, you know what? I know what type of time I'm on. I'm not gonna let somebody else tell me how I should live my life, what I should post. Period. If you don't like what I'm doing, move the fuck around. And that's it.
Like I don't get mad often, but like when people try to call me out, like yeah, that pisses me off because like if you have the time to talk shit about lonely old me,
Nuki poo. Ballet said Nuki poo. Hashtag Nuki poo, y'all.
but that
A lot of you motherfuckers need to stay off social media. That shit is not real.
I think some of these influencers, like, the shit gets to their head. You know, Dave
Yeah.
Chappelle said himself, Twitter isn't a real place.
I
Just
love
because you have
like I love social media to a certain extent. I know what I could get out of it when it comes to social media. I get that. It's not gonna be my end all be all like when it comes to most motherfuckers.
right.
Right, man. If I
there's
wasn't doing music, I would not have social media at all.
there's some people on social media that that just get off of there just for the sake of their own lives.
I just think wrestling fans are just, unfortunately, a lot of them are just fucking weird, you know? Like the Samantha Irvin shit that we talked about a couple of times.
Right.
Like, only wrestling fans are talking about, oh, like, she shouldn't be so happy. It's like, I don't see anybody from, like,
Word.
NFL, NBA,
Right.
like, no one from any other promotion or any other, like, medium of entertainment is thinking, like, oh, okay, you know, they're not saying anything weird, but, like, no, it's just wrestling fans. Like,
Yo,
it's
this
weird,
shit is
man.
weird, my nigga. It's
And
really
you want to hear
fucking
something
weird.
weird, though? They talk shit about Samantha Irvin, but had no smoke about Arbery Edwards.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
A fucking
He's a referee
referee
who
got.
enjoys her job. They don't say shit. Samantha's an
Oh,
announcer who enjoys her
There's
job.
some
Let's
people
fucking berate her.
there's some people in broadcasting, especially wrestling broadcasting, that I don't have time for. Like RJ Evans, I think that's his name, right? The dude who does the social media stuff for AEW.
Mhm.
RJ Evans. I'm not too sure who that is.
Oh, the RJ City guy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, RJ City.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got RD Evans and RJ City mixed up, but different story for a different day.
Okay.
Like that dude is fucking, to me, he's fucking useless. Like just have Renee host the pre-shows. She
Yeah,
has
he's
experience
not
doing
for-
that shit. Just let her do it.
He's not for us, bro. He's for the Gen Zs.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
the younger people out there. But yeah,
No, but
wrestling folks are
Renee
weird.
is definitely killing it though.
Renee's doing her thing for sure.
She's killing it. She definitely brings a good balance to the anarchy. She
As,
definitely does.
As Jim Cornette says, Renee Moxley good.
Yeah, man, wrestling fans are weird, man. They be blocking you just because you have a different opinion on a match. You think you said some personal insult or some shit.
And you know what?
These are the same
Shouts go out to
wrestling fans.
MVP. I'll go there. Shouts go out to MVP. We had our back and forth, and he ain't blocked me once.
Right.
No,
Because
but
he's from the same generation you from.
the funniest thing I ever seen on social media was when fucking I'm trying to think of the guy's name. Meltzer. When Meltzer said the whole Osprey versus Omega thing is about 5-star matches. All that. If you don't shut your bitch ass down, like if you don't sit your bitch ass down.
But we about to shut it down real quick though. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna pull up on SmackDown. Remember, SmackDown's gonna be in Afghanistan, I think it is.
It's gonna be in Saudi.
You said it wrong.
Yeah, my bad, yeah. It's gonna be in Saudi. And we're gonna do the whole match card there when it comes to King and Queen of the Ring. We're gonna do our predictions there.
It's gonna be a whole lot of skips.
Yeah, we actually have 2 pay-per-views this week, isn't Double Nothing's on Sunday as well.
It's gonna be a whole lot of skips on that one too.
Okay.
I think Double or Nothing.
It sounds good for wrestling fans, B. It's gonna be a great weekend for wrestling fans.
Oh, Double or Nothing is this week? I thought it was next week. Shit.
Oh, All In.
No, it's this week.
All In, thank God. Thank God got pushed back to September 7th. By the way, Boston just won 133-128, up 1-0.
Oh shit! Damn, Boston is out for blood.
Yeah.
But yeah, B, we're gonna pull up again on Friday. Talk our shit.
Oh, never mind.
And make sure, B, the music is out there when it comes to TKO, when it comes to myself, when it comes to, you know what I'm saying? We out there, B. I'm gonna start labeling the tracks too when I play them, so people can have some direction.
I think you do, don't you?
Well, in a way, yeah.
Okay.
And if y'all didn't sub, make sure y'all sub. And if y'all did sub, resub, because YouTube be on their bullshit. We on the path to 700, B. Organically at that. Organically. I haven't paid for one comment, one sub, nothing. We doing this shit organically, B.
Make sure the stupid honkies count right.
And make sure you find out. Make sure y'all find out who WWE and AEW got listening to our ideas.
Right. So let them know, Ballet. You heard Ballet. Check out the community page.
And my last joke of the
night.
night.
Make sure. Hold on, now seriously. Make sure y'all comment on that shit too. Be like, it don't take long. You know what I'm saying? I got content on the community page. All that shit. Show some love.
Real quick, I don't know why I said make sure the stupid honkies count right.
Shut up, you stupid.
My last joke of the night is for Sandman, the in game for Diddy. Excalibur, your soul is recorded.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
But yeah, we're gonna pull up on Friday and we're gonna talk about the Randy Orton against Tama Tonga match. We all know this dude Randy Orton is gonna win that, and he's gonna go to the finals of the King and Queen of the Ring. And
Tonga Loa's debut.
Well, now we know it's gonna happen.
Definitely. I'm gonna set it up real quick.
Yeah, man.
All right, you guys have a safe night.
Yeah, I already know, B.
Yes, sir.
1 2 1 2. Yo. Fresh white paper, hip hop maker. Blasting through the speakers, gonna disturb the neighbors. My mark on the bed, so you know she caught the vapors. Smoking that loud with the Hennessy chaser. Fly like a pilot, she feeling on my privates. I'm drinking like a pirate and fighting like I'm Irish. But I know to be a tyrant. The track is really biting. I'm getting real excited. Ain't no time for biting. Lyrical stamina, bring it to an amateur. Pussy slam dancing up, probably on camera. Daily illustration, it's been a hood favorite. Mr. Illy Bang, stay street like the pavement. Architect with the bars, got my weed from Mars. Winning from my slap, will leave your face scarred. Respect my cabinet, put you in the emblem. Light you on fire, so Sage can light a cigarette. Your balls don't got venom just like me. You can't move crowds just like me. Grew up in the struggle just like me. Smoking that good loud, yes indeed. Your balls don't got venom just like me. You can't move crowds just like me. Grew up in the struggle just like me. OTG always succeed. I spit the hot flame just like I was dousing. She rides my cock, her tits is bouncing. Front rush your legs, sweep your face on water fountains. You lost your manhood, still never found it. You think you fly like a child, you're grounded. See you on the avenue, people always clown him. He's an embarrassment, the one that be around him. Throw him into Bronx River, go ahead and drown him. The juggernaut of rap, steady like a spike back. Catch him with a pimp strap and spitting that whack crap. I beat a silverback mixed with a beer. Turn up, mix the alcohol with beer. Got that weed smoke in the atmosphere. On my way to the strip club, hell yeah. Beats get body, you can't stop me. I love shorty head game and sloppy. I roll with tyrants that's controlling the environment. Keep tracks firing, keep the sheets admiring. All these other bums should be retiring. Give them the pink slip, please just fire them. Most don't got venom just like me. You can't move crowds just like me. Grew up in the struggle just like me. Smoking that good loud, yes indeed. Your balls don't got venom just like me. You can't move crowds just like me. Grew up in the struggle just like me. OTG always succeed. That's right. Card how you mother scones. Juggernaut of rappers in the goddamn building. Word up, BX representative. Smack the shit out the damn president.
From the back block, it's hotter than the matchbox. Put scammies off a laptop, for rackies till my shit pop. Don't treat it like a pit stop or you might get your shit rocked. The flies where they kick rock, so nigga watch your snot box. The dine is always tip top, just blame it on pure hip hop. My niggas know I've been hot. I used to hit the hood and pray for knots, then hit the block with blueprint in the speaker box. I know it's cold, but the block's hot, and dirty waters like the copper, will it ever stop? This fly city state of mind, while a nigga only grind, cause I saw my nigga shine, but then he caught a 3 to 9 for toting straps at the Coney, and plus the ops on get back, so you know I got it on me.
Fuckin' with my block, this shit gets dangerous. Fuckin' with my block, these clowns don't hang with us. Fuckin' with my block, we stay on duty. We outside, but nigga, it's a movie. Fuckin' with my block, this shit get dangerous. Fuckin' with my block, these clowns don't hang with us. Fuckin' with my block, we stay on duty. We outside, my nigga, it's a movie. I'm from the block with niggas chase figures. We miss the homies is dead, we pour liquor. You dudes goofy like John Ritter. Nutcrackers from summer to winter. From the projects they call Murder Hill. You get body and they got the burner still. Don't forget the arcade and the pizza shop. Camping out the Dr. J's when sneakers drop. 4th of July, you hear the guns pop. Got it from the back of the trunk, not gun shops. Looking for the dude with the bud on the corner. People start wilding out when weather's warmer. Hard to find a regular job that pays good. Main reason why dudes hustle in the hood. Shell shock from these cops that act racist. They don't like us cause our black faces. Locking up innocent dudes that lose cases. These projects is known for their mazes. My block similar to Double Dragon. Right around the corner the ops stay clashing. It's a passion, we grind for rations. Just imagine the clubs we crashing. Fuckin' with my block, this shit gets dangerous. Fuckin' with my block, these clowns don't hang with us. Fuckin' with my block, we stay on duty. We outside, but nigga, it's a movie. Fuckin' with my block, this shit get dangerous. Fuckin' with my block, these clowns don't hang with us. Fuckin' with my block, we stay on duty. We outside, my nigga, it's a movie.